The gun was inches from Lily's forehead when she blinked twice and said, cool as ice, "You might want to rethink that, ma'am. My dad ended up people for less." Sandra Mitchell didn't budge. Her eyes narrowed down the barrel like she was guarding her begonias from a home invasion. Lily, 12, wheelchair-bound since a car accident at 5, leaned back in her chair, studying the trembling hands clutching the weapon. What Sandra didn't see was the man behind her, silent as a shadow. Ethan Brooks held a wrench, but his movements were surgical, lethal. 3 seconds later, the gun lay in pieces on the grass. Sandra was face down in a bed of succulents, and Ethan brushed dirt off his jeans like he just unclogged a drain. Lily whistled low. "Told you." 2 weeks earlier, Ethan and Lily had rolled into Pinecrest, a pristine suburb, in a battered gray truck, a trailer hitched behind, and their dog, Bear, panting out the window. Their single-story house had a cracked driveway and smelled of sun-scorched asphalt. Lily dubbed it Scorchville. Ethan called it temporary. Everything was temporary since Lily's accident, since the mission stopped, since Claire, Lily's mom, died. Ethan spoke little, his eyes always scanning for threats. Their arrival barely rippled the neighborhood until Sandra Mitchell, realtor and self-appointed watchdog, knocked with a tray of gluten-free muffins and a smile that hid 1,000 questions. "What a charming ramp," she cooed. "You built it yourself?" "Must be nice having so much time." Lily flashed a grin, then snuck googly eyes onto the muffins and left them on Sandra's porch with a note. They saw too much. Ethan's lip twitched, a rare win for Lily. Pinecrest was all manicured lawns and judgmental whispers. Ethan ignored it, fixing the house or helping neighbors with odd jobs. Lily sketched everything: trees, clouds, satellite dishes, and sometimes hacked into Sandra's calls via a baby monitor she'd, accidentally, intercepted. Things stayed quiet until a neighborhood barbecue. Ethan went because Lily bribed him with Turkish coffee. The event was as dull as he'd feared: dads debating mulch, moms flaunting yoga memberships. Lily chatted with Sandra's son, Nate, a jittery kid, while Ethan eyed the grill like it might attack. Sandra, in a sun hat the size of a UFO, sidled up. "Lily's so independent. Must be tough, though. Kids can be cruel." "I say, when life gives you a wheelchair, be desolate." Ethan's face stayed stone, but Lily shouted across the lawn, "Dad, she just called my spine a handbag." That night, Lily sketched in the driveway while Ethan fixed the sprinkler. Her pencil froze when she glimpsed a metal crate behind Sandra's garage, stamped with a biohazard symbol and strange markings. She didn't tell Ethan yet, she wanted to crack it first. Then Sandra stormed over, heels clicking like gunfire. Without a word, she drew a pistol from her purse and aimed it at Lily. "You've been spying," she hissed. "I know what you saw." Lily blinked. "You're pointing a gun at a kid in a wheelchair." "That's your plan?" Sandra's hands shook, but she didn't lower the weapon. "You think you can just waltz into my neighborhood?" She never finished. Ethan, crouched behind a car, moved like a phantom. In one motion, he twisted her wrist, dismantled the gun, and pinned her into the mulch. It was over in seconds, precise and terrifying. Neighbors gaped from their lawns. Nate froze on the porch. Lily snapped a photo. "Dad, can we stay? This place is finally fun." The police came. Sandra sobbed about self-defense, but Detective Sarah Kane, sharp and no-nonsense, glanced at Ethan and muttered, "You're him, aren't you?" She didn't explain. He didn't ask. That night, Ethan scrubbed blood from his knuckles at the sink. Lily rolled up, munching a granola bar. "So, you gonna tell me how you did that?" "Nope." She smirked. "Fine. But if I get kidnapped, you better go full action hero." Ethan stared into the dark. Don't give anyone a reason to. Too late, he thought. The next day, Pinecrest didn't shun them, it buzzed. Neighbors waved nervously, dropped off casseroles, and joked about Ethan fighting zombies. Lily rated their cooking in a notebook titled, "Surviving Suburbia." Sandra vanished for 2 days. Lily spotted her through the blinds, talking to a man in a black SUV. He wasn't HOA. Ethan saw it too. That night, he reinforced the doors and opened a hidden floor panel. Lily peeked as he lifted a metal case packed with spy gear, a notched knife, a sleek pistol, a beeping watch with no screen. "Are we even from Ohio?" she asked. Ethan shut the case. "You don't need to know everything." "But I want to," she whispered. "That's not the same," he said, walking away. Detective Kane returned, coffee in hand, eyeing the house. "Sandra's dropping it. Says it was stress and pills." "I don't buy it." "Didn't expect you to," Ethan replied. "She's hiding something." Kane pressed. "You've moved 3 times in 2 years. Changed names. Lily's records are gone. Witness protection? Black ops?" Ethan stayed silent. Kane sighed. "If you're in trouble, tell me. I can help. I'm just a dad," he said. She left, unconvinced. Then Lily's tablet vanished. It held her sketch of Sandra's crate. Ethan hadn't moved it. He didn't lie. That night, Lily showed him a notebook page. "Nate says his mom gets unmarked crates." She yells in Russian on the phone. "My tablet's gone, so someone saw my drawing." Ethan's eyes narrowed. He clipped a GPS tracker to her chair. "This isn't a game, Lily." "I know," she shot back. "But pretending nothing's wrong won't keep me safe." A week later, Nate showed up, pale, with a red mark on his cheek. "Mom's scared," he blurted. "Not of you, of someone else. She said your daughter shouldn't have seen that crate. She was gonna fix it." Ethan's face turned to ice. He unrolled a satellite map marked with desert coordinates. "She's storing something out there. Military. Not local." Nate's voice cracked. "What's she doing?" "Working for people who kill for fun," Ethan said. "And now Lily's a problem." That night, a break-in hit at 2:13 a.m. Ethan's motion sensors flickered off briefly, impossible, given his triple-redundant system. Nothing was broken, but Lily's sketch pad and backup tablet, hidden behind a false panel, were gone. Ethan found a tiny GPS bug under Bear's bed. "They've been watching since we moved in," he muttered. He packed a go bag, burners, cache, drives. Lily refused to run. "She broke in to scare us. If we leave, she wins." Ethan opened a case marked EB, rifle, vest, redacted files. Lily didn't flinch. She met Nate at the park, a public and bright place. He looked wrecked. "Mom's spiraling. Russian calls, Spanish?" she said. "We got the sketches." "She's too smart." "Then, if the dad finds out who hired me, we're dead." "Who hired her?" Lily asked. "I don't know," Nate whispered. "She's terrified of them." Ethan traced the desert trucks to a defunct PMC, private military contractors smuggling retrofitted weapons. He marked a safe house on the map. "They're meeting tomorrow night." He gave Lily a panic trigger. "If anything happens, press it." She nodded. "You're expecting trouble." "I'm preparing," he said. At midnight, Lily saw a figure across the street, motionless, then gone. She didn't sleep. The next day, Ethan prepped gear. Lily encrypted backups. Nate texted, "Be careful." At dusk, Ethan kissed her forehead, a rare gesture. "Lock the doors. Keep Bear close. If you're not back, I'll find you," she teased. He didn't smile. Then her tablet pinged. "We have your father. You're next." No sender, no trace, military-grade hacking. Lily's fury overtook fear. "We're getting him back," she told Bear. She tapped an emergency channel, located Ethan's beacon moving toward the desert warehouse, and launched a thermal drone. Hotwiring the van, she drove with Bear to the site. The warehouse was dark, but her drone spotted 4 bodies inside, one prone, likely Ethan. 2 guards patrolled outside, sloppily. Lily dropped a chemical canister, ammonia and bleach, causing chaos. Guards scrambled. She hacked the side door's lock and rolled in. Ethan was tied, bloodied, but alert. His eyes blazed when he saw her. "You're grounded," he hissed. "You didn't say stay home loud enough." She shot back, cutting his ropes. She handed him a pistol. Footsteps sneered. An idiot opened a crate, unleashing signal-jamming smoke. They sprinted, Lily's chair rattling, gunfire erupting. A black SUV screeched up, headlights off. Sarah Kane yelled, "Get in!" Ethan shoved Lily inside, Bear leapt in, and Kane floored it. Silence hung until Kane muttered, "My therapist said to reconnect with old friends. Now I've got fugitives and a kid insurgent." Lily grinned. "You're welcome." Kane glanced back. "Sandra's not done. That warehouse wasn't her endgame." Ethan nodded, bruised. "She's a pawn. Someone's pulling strings." Lily cut in. "We're staying. We'll expose this, one Karen at a time." Ethan laughed, exhausted. "Fine. But you're doing dishes for a month." "Deal," Lily said. "You handle the HOA." The desert faded, but the horizon glowed. Sandra was arrested days later, charged with arms smuggling, though her bosses vanished into the shadows. Ethan and Lily stayed in Pinecrest, watched but unbroken. The neighborhood whispered about Ethan's past, Lily's bravery, and Sandra's fall. Was Lily reckless or heroic? Was Ethan a hero or a ghost best left alone? What do you think? Should Lily have stayed home, or was her daring rescue justified? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and share your take on pranks and trust in tense relationships. Hit that like button and subscribe for more stories that keep you guessing.